What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be doing another video, and this week's video is going to be my barn tour. So all of you may know that I live in Silverglade Manor, technically Silverglade Equestrian Center, and I've lived there for a while now. And I'm just going to show you around, show my horses, and I'm going to show you all of my tack and my calming place after my rides. Alright, let's go. Okay, so first I'm going to finally put my horse away so that I don't have to ride my horse throughout my stable. Okay, to start off, I'm Ellie, if you all don't know that. And we're just going to start off with just showing where I chill after riding or before. And yeah, so let's go. It's right through this door, and it has my tack locker, it has my hair and makeup station, and it has some extra towels, water buckets, brushes, supplements, and a sink and towel for water buckets and everything, and some polo wraps. Over here is a table and some chairs for just chillaxing and eating food and whatever for before or after riding. So if you look on through, this is a little seeking area, and you can see both my eventing ponies, and you'll meet them soon. Let's go. Before I show you my horses and everything else, I'm going to show you this is my schedule board. So this is our feeding chart, and it only says a few names because there's only a few horses that we actually give feed to. And here's some pictures of me and my friends and some horses, letters from all the barn people and notes, and here's just someone's show list. So let's move on to the washing area. Right here is the washing area, and there's just a hose, water bucket for maybe giving your horse a drink, sink and towel. So this is mainly used for the summer, the fall, maybe the spring if it's not too cold, and I just basically tack up here too. It just works out better because we don't have a tacking up area. Now moving on, we have my other tack locker. Yes, I have two. I have a lot of tack. And next to it we have my green ladder just to get up to the feed and everything at the top of the stable, and I'll show you that in a minute. But in here, I'll show you all my tack afterwards after I show you all the horses. So let's go on to my first two horses in this section. So right here, we have Echo Spirit, technically Echo, and he's one of my favorite horses that I ride. He's one of my main ones, and he is a 6-year-old, 15.3 hand, black Hanoverian. So I guess that's all about him, and he events. So now we move on to my other horse. This is my main horse I ride, and his barn name is Northdale, but we also call him Prince. Prince is a 5-year-old, 16.3 hand, dapple gray Hanoverian, and he's one of my favorite horses actually. So I mean, I'm not going to favorite, but he's actually amazing. He specializes in show jumping, cross country, and eventing. If you move down from Echo and Prince, we're just going to go down this lane and go to the right. Here we have Waterfall, aka Casper, and he's one of my other horses that I ride mostly, and he is a 7-year-old, 15.7 hand, gray Lipizzaner, or Zonner, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, he specializes in show jumping. He also specializes in dressage, but we're just working on that, and we just started, so I guess that's not really his main discipline. Over here, we have Copper, or Rio. He has a lot of names, but we mainly call him Rio, and his actual barn name is Copper Joy. He is one of my main horses. I just got him a while, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he is a 15.8 hand, 7-year-old bay Jorvik Warmblood, and he is such a sweetheart, and he specializes in show jumping, dressage, and cross country. Right here we have Bluebird, aka Blue, and he's one of another good ponies at our barn. He is one of the schooling horses, so he does basically any discipline you tell him to do, and he is a 15.6 hand blue roan. Also, he is a 12-year-old, and he is a Jorvik Warmblood, and he specializes in everything, so he doesn't really have a main discipline. Moving over to Moon Champion, aka Moon. He is an adorable pony that we use for schooling and some shows for the younger people or inexperienced riders. He is a 7-year-old, 15.4 hand, paint Jorvik Warmblood. And he specializes in basically everything because he's a schooling pony. Over here we have Ravensoul, aka Raven, and she is one of our mares that we use, and she's mainly used for cross country, and she is a 15.8 hand, 8-year-old light bay trackener. And she specializes in many things, but she mainly does cross country. Moving on to Cloud Runner. Yes, the stall is open. I just wanted to see her. This is Cloud, and she is a 15.3 hand, 6-year-old dapple gray trackener, and she specializes in show jumping and dressage. Over here you'll meet Lucky Charm, aka Lucky, and you'll also meet our stable girl, and she always sleeps on the job, so just ignore her. Lucky is a 15.7 hand, 7-year-old, and he is a black and white pinto trackener, and he specializes in everything because he is a schooling pony, but he also, his main discipline, he does cross country. I can't remember if I already said it, but he's a trackener. Then we move on to our smaller ponies, and this is Money Chip, aka Money, or Chip, you can call him anything, and he is one of our schooling ponies. So he is a 14.3 hand, 5-year-old Bay Connemara, or Connemara, whatever you want to call it. And he is absolutely amazing in his jumping. And so he does jumping, cross country, basically anything because he's a schooling pony. Then we move on to Sky Chaser, aka Sky. And she is a, obviously, mare. And she is a 14.6 hand, 3-year-old, so she's very young, buckskin Connemara, and she specializes in show jumping. Then we move over to Clover Wish, and Clover Wish is one of the ponies I've been training. She is only a 4-year-old, and she is 14.5 hand high, and she is a not dapple gray, flea-bitten Connemara, and she specializes in everything, but mainly we're working on our dressage and cross-country right now. Over here we have one of our Mustangs, and his name is Opal, and Opal is a 15.2 hand, 6-year-old, very light bay Mustang, and he specializes in Western reining and barrel racing. Then over here we have Cinnamon Ninja, aka Ninja, and he is a 15.2 hand, 7-year-old paint Mustang, and he specializes in reining. Then we move on to Autumn Promise, aka Promise, and Promise is a 15.8 hand, 7-year-old Palomino Lusitano. Then over here we have Moon Charm, aka Charm, and she is a 4-year-old 15.6 hand white Lusitano. Second to last, here we have Rose Secret, aka Rose, and she is a 14.6 hand 7-year-old Carmelo Fjord, and she specializes in a lot of things, so we don't really know. but mainly she does cross country. Just a quick note for Promise and Charm, they both do dressage and show jumping. Last but not least, we have Angel Glory, aka Angel, and she is one of our teeny tiny little ponies, and she is used, for beginner riders basically, and she is also used for Trillium and everything. So she is a 14.4 hand, 8-year-old Cremello Shetland pony. She is one of the sweetest ponies here, and as you can see, she loves twitching her ears. Then as you can see, we have another barn door right here, but we rarely use this one because it's always locked. To our left, you'll see our pitchfork, shovel, broom, and bucket for mucking out and everything. And if you go to the left, we'll go into the feed room. In the feed room, we have hay. We're very low on it. Pitchfork, some feed bins, supplements, other feed buckets, supplements, and lotions. And all of these are all the grain and extra things for feeding and supplements and everything. So, yeah. Next, on to the tack room. This tack room is rarely used because it's very, I guess you'd say, empty. And here are 4 bridles, and they're all very old, and 2 of these are broken, these 2. And yeah, so over here we'll have our brushes, sponge, water bucket, everything for grooming or washing your horse or anything like that. Over here we have 3 saddles, and as you can tell, we don't have a lot. These are used for our schooling ponies and everything, so that's better. Here's a little bit of mucking out stuff. It's our wheelbarrow, and we only have one, sadly, because we have so many horses, and our mucking out shovel. Now, I decided I'm not going to show you my tack lockers, both of them, because that's taking too much time. So, we're just going to end it here, and I hope you all loved this video, and I hope to see you all next time in my next week's video. Like, comment, and subscribe down below, and become a member of the Pine Tree Squad. And yeah, I guess that's all for it, so I'll see y'all later. Bye.